Quality training is guaranteed to make you money. Deliberate and constant training radically improves employees' understanding of company objectives and helps to raise and set standards of performance. If you don't train, you can't expect people to go to the next level. That's why most companies stay small or have to continually waste time addressing the same issues and problems over and over again.
Here is your daily dose of the Ultimate Sales Machine coming to you from the new edition. Visit ultimatesalesmachine.com to get your copy or multiple copies. I am your host, Amanda Holmes, CEO of Chet Holmes International. What you're about to learn has assisted 250,000 businesses to generate billions of dollars, working faster, better, smarter.
Now, I keep seeing all these things in the news talking about what you need to do when the recession hits, right? This is what you need to do or we'll panic. Wouldn't it be so great if what we have to do is just get smarter with every move we're making? I'll give you an example. Email management is a critical thing, right? We spend a ton of time in our days going through email. My father's best practices on email are you should instill in your day one allotment of time or two max where you spend time being reactive. And that reactive time is when you're answering emails, you're answering text messages, you're answering Slack messages, you're answering any of the bing bong notifications that come to you in every different manner. However, what he realized is when he started training all of his executive team, they'd answer his emails. As soon as he'd send an email, they'd reply back immediately. And he knew you're not being proactive about your time. So we would have to perpetually, over and over again, train his team. You're going to respond to my emails either once a day or twice a day. Why? Because you're being proactive about the rest of your day and just reactive in certain periods of time. I can remember he trained his team on how to write subject lines. So let's say you write a subject line about one thing. I just recently had this where it was a subject line about some random report, and then inside of it was this huge problem that was being faced in the company. But the subject line you would have never known. So that is a huge faux pas in Chet Holmes' Ultimate Sales Machine world, right? What you have in that email should be in the subject line. And when that email changes the subject of what it's talking about, if the subject line stays the same, it could take you an equivalent of a week's vacation a year just to find that freaking email where that person said that thing, especially now that we have Slack too. We have whatever messenger chats you use, Facebook portal, messenger, wherever those messages are, right? We're perpetually trying to find those messages. So when it comes to email, you have to make sure that the subject line identifies what is written in the email. And then when the email subject changes, then the subject line of the email changes along with it. Now, I can recall my father would just perpetually, like nearly every day, was sending people emails where it said, the subject of this email has changed. Please change subject line. He said that 10 to 15 times a day in different email formats. I saw it perpetually over and over and over again. And he just had to uphold this excellence of his team, and it took time and it took practice. So it's not something that overnight you will then become career at your operational excellence, right? At your time management. If you want to do something that's really going to get you an ROI this year, get better about your time and get your whole team to be on the same page about how they're getting stronger with every moment they spend. How are they working to optimize it at the top? If you're following our 6 steps for time management secrets of billionaires to improve your productivity by 500%, then what are you doing? You're coming up with your top 6 things you're going to do that day. You're putting it into your schedule. You're prioritizing it. And then you're asking your team, okay, what are your top 6s for the day? What are your top 6s for the day? So you can adjust and make sure that everyone's priorities are in place so that they are operating at maximum efficiency, because we don't have pennies to lose or spare. We got to be smarter with every move we're making. Okay? Email best practices, critical. Time management best practices, critical. Training of these core skill sets, critical. And how often will you have to do it? At least 1 hour a week. At the bare minimum, 1 hour a week to continue to refine and make them better so that you are operating a bulletproof ultimate sales machine. Until next week.
Make sure to get your copy or copies at theultimatesalesmachine.com. There's a lot of special bonuses that you can't get going to Amazon, so make sure you check it out at ultimatesalesmachine.com.